Hello again. One of the things which many of us in England have been noticing lately is how often Afghans seem to be appearing in our newspapers or on the television news. They're not turning up there because they have won chess tournaments or been accepted as students by Oxford University, nor yet have they achieved recognition for their charitable endeavours or founding profitable companies or anything of that kind. You see stuff like that with Chinese people or Indians coming to Britain with nothing, of course, such as an Indian child becoming a chess champion or a Chinese teenager who could not speak English 5 years ago being accepted by Cambridge to study physics. But with Afghans, the news is slightly different. I'll run through one or two things, limiting myself to the last 6 weeks or so, and excluding recent cases like the stabbing to death of a random dog walker in Uxbridge or the rape of a little girl in Nuneaton. Here is a fairly typical story where an Afghan pops up in a small English city. On Friday, an Afghan immigrant called Sohail Amiri appeared in court in Southampton, charged with 3 sexual assaults as well as entering this country illegally. He had allegedly been going up to random women in the street and trying to kiss them while inviting them to have sex with him. Last week, another Afghan man from Birmingham was in court in Belfast. It is alleged that he nipped over from Birmingham to arrange for the illegal entry into the United Kingdom of an Afghan family who were hoping to enter this country via Dublin by taking a train to Belfast. This is, of course, a popular route for illegal immigrants. Ibadullah Alimi, who, needless to say, required a Pashto interpreter, was remanded in custody. A couple of weeks ago, two Afghan asylum seekers were convicted of a particularly unpleasant series of crimes. They used the homosexual dating app Grindr to identify vulnerable victims whose homes they visited on the pretext that they were going to have sex with the victims. After getting the victim to unlock their phones to play music and set the mood, they then grabbed the phone and ran off, using the details on the mobile to steal money. Rahmat Khan Mohammadi was convicted of 17 counts of burglary, 12 of fraud, and 1 of theft. His accomplice Bilal Hotek was convicted of many similar offences. I dare say that many viewers know about the tidal wave of theft of mobiles in London, where phones are snatched in the street by young men on mopeds and bikes, and these are then spirited away abroad. Last month, the police released information about the arrest of a gang responsible, so they say, for the theft of 40,000 mobiles in this country. 40,000. Two Afghan nationals were arrested as the suspected masterminds behind the crime spree. And of course, also last month, let's not forget Fayez Khan, an illegal immigrant from Afghanistan who was convicted both of threatening to kill Nigel Farage and also entering this country illegally, for which offences he was sent to prison for 5 years. He was the charmer who had the image of a Kalashnikov assault rifle tattooed on his cheek. There is, I am very much inclined to think, a pattern here. A pattern of criminality which we do not see duplicated in Chinese immigrants to this country, nor Americans or Australians or most other nationalities. I am beginning to suspect that our government might have taken a wrong turn when they chose to bring tens of thousands of these characters here, although I'm quite prepared to be proved wrong about this.